Hey, Jenna Matlin here, and I want you to read tarot better. So for this week, we are taking one question and unpacking it into 5 smaller questions. Because often when people come to us or when we're looking to do a reading, oftentimes we have a very messy question that sometimes can cause confusion when we're trying to read tarot for others or for ourselves. So if you could listen to my take on questions from yesterday to give you an idea of the style that we're going to do this week, that will be helpful to you. So here's the question I pulled from Reddit Relationships. I'm unsure if my boyfriend loves me anymore. Our relationship has gone a bit awry since before I went back to school. He calls me out on small things, makes me feel bad in front of friends, then apologizes and acts like it's never happened, not sure what to do. So the first question I hear in that is the one that strikes at our heart. And that really is, does he still love me? Does he love me? And when I read for myself and others, I always want to read for the question that's causing pain often first and get that out of the way so that then we can unpack all the other questions that we can hear in that question. Because does he love me is a question that's coming from her fear and her sense of abandonment. And until we address that, we may not be able to do the other questions we hear, because that is the one that's really the loudest and the most anxiety producing. So, does he love me? I pulled 2 cards on it ahead of time using the Rider-Waite that I've been using. And I got Ace of Swords, and I got 2 of Swords. Now, Swords cards aren't great cards to ask this question, does he love me? I think in the beginning we had Ace of Swords, which is like, yeah, he definitely was pure and true in terms of his feelings for you and the direction the relationship is going, even though it is a Swords card. It is the card of Force, which means that he was very clear, both in his thinking and his feelings about you. There was no confusion. But now there's a lot of confusion. 2 of Swords. He's not sure if he loves you or not. And that's the first question that we're going to answer. So then, of course, after that, what's the next question? Why is he unsure? What's going on here? What's happening? And we'll address that tomorrow. So unsure, but here's the thing. When we're reading for ourselves and others, we tend to catastrophize the answer. And unsure, he's unsure, doesn't mean that he doesn't love her. It's just that he feels very confused and uncertain about his feelings at this time. So when we're conveying that message to another person, we have to make sure that they're hearing it in the way that we intend and not turning into catastrophizing or black and white thinking. Because this doesn't say that he doesn't love her. It is, he went from feeling really clear on all levels of his being about the direction of the relationship to now feeling really uncertain about what that is. He's confused. So that's something we want to communicate. That he's confused, he's not certain, he doesn't know. And that's a good place to start. So tomorrow, we're going to ask the second question. What is going on with him? What is the reason for this confusion? And we'll pull 2 more cards. I'll see you then. Bye.